All right, my talk of the table is our next guest, comedian Nate Bargatze. Getsy, I've been screwing it up for years. One of my favorite comedians, Nate, I will never get it right. I got it wrong on day one, and I continue to. He's been called the nicest man in stand-up, I think by me, actually. I'm quoting myself. And he's known for jokes that are relatable, politics-free, and also clean. His new stand-up special on Prime Video is called Hello World. Here's a clip.
I miss being young. Your 20s are great. You're down for whatever. Your friends call you. They're like, do you want to go? You're like, I'll go. You don't even know where you're going. You're like, I'll move, dude. I'll set my apartment on fire. What do you want to do? Your 30s come, and you're like, where are we going? How late are they open? Is it loud? I am going to drive separate.
Yes.
And Nate Bargatze joins us now. Nate, welcome.
Thank you. That's so true, Nate.
You know, I've been to the Blockbuster.
You've been to that Bend, Oregon Blockbuster?
I've been to that Blockbuster. It's great. Like they have brand new movies.
Brand new movies.
And you can go in there and rent them. And the one part about Blockbuster that was bad though, if you didn't return it, I mean, it'd be like 30 grand. Like if you didn't.
You're a criminal.
Yeah,
Nate.
I mean, it was like they go way up.
Yeah. They're not going to stop. They're not gonna stop. And speaking of not stopping, this is a funny stand-up special. This is very good. I love it. It's good on so many levels. And one difference, and I've met your father. I went out to Nashville, profiled you. You talk about your dad a lot in this, more so than in the other specials. And you kind of take him into a little bit of criticism as changing in your childhood, going from the strictest parents of all time to something a little different. How'd your dad feel about that?
You know, they get it. They laugh at it. It's, you know, your parents just change. Like I was the first, I'm the oldest. And so my sister's 10 years younger than me, so they were much more relaxed with her. And then as they've gotten older, my dad got a tattoo. I wasn't thrilled about that because my sister got one, and my dad got one, and my mom now found out she has one, and I was pretty upset about all of them. And so they just change. You know, your parents just get like...
Yeah, you were saying they were strict with you, but when it came to your sister...
Yeah, I would get in trouble. For all the stuff they do now, I would be in big trouble.
You said you think your sister was raised by her best friends.
She was.
And also, this is what I love about your humor. It's so relatable. What happens when you're over the age of 40, all the medical forms you have to fill out, and family gatherings, when they say family history, you go, how many diabetes do we have in the room? How many heart attacks? Somebody speak up. Where does this come from for you, Nate, that you've made the decision clearly? You're not raunchy, you're relatable. You said when you were little, you couldn't even say the word sucks. You don't even use that kind of language.
Yeah, it was just very, you know, it was stricter back then, I think. And I just started that way. I never wanted to have my parents be like, embarrassed. Not that they, you know, I have like some comics that can be dirty, and I mean their parents come to the show. I always say I'm a comic's parents comic. So like other comics would be like, well, go watch Nate. Like he's clean and he can do it. So it's just the way I started, and I lived in New York for like 9 years, and so you would kind of do your clean comedy. You didn't try to make it about it being clean. You're trying to hope people don't really notice.
It's working for you.
Do you keep that clean persona throughout your life? I know on the podcast, on Nate Land podcast, you do, but when you're sitting at home watching the news with your family, is it a little different?
No. It's it stays clean. It just feels weird. I mean, you know, I'm not perfect. It's like, you know, there could be a difference between hanging out with comics and like when I'm at home.
Of course.
You know, like football. Like it's like
the locker room.
Yeah, where you have to like go like, oh, you're with normal people now. Yeah. And you have to like sometimes you have to go like, I gotta calm it down. Like, but it's overall this is just it's just who I am.
It's personal. It's observational. But I'm pretty sure you observe things like Tony just mentioned when you're watching the news or some wild stuff happening in politics. You're like, this would be hilarious on stage, but you decide not to go into those things. Why?
You know, a lot of people do it. They do it very well, and so it's like I just could feel. You sometimes can be tempted to think you want to. You know, you think I need to say something or blah.
It's true.
But then everybody's saying something. There's enough people saying something. People are smarter than me. You don't need me. I just want to be a break.
Well, I said to Nate, were you a funny kid? And he goes, well, I guess so. And then showed me a picture of him and his dad. Can we please put the picture of him and his dad? A picture of Nate and his dad when he was a little boy. Do we not have the
Do we not
picture?
have it?
We have.
Well,
it.
your dad is a magician now, but he was
this is a
a
picture.
clown. There we go.
Your dad, what was your dad's clown name?
Yo-Yo the Clown.
Yo-Yo the Clown. So I'm thinking your humor has to come from Yo-Yo.
It does come from that. We have, it's great, I don't know, I have that picture, but there's pictures of just me, like, they're trying to get pictures of just me as a 5-year-old, but then my dad's in, like, makeup behind me, because he was, like, about to go to a show. So, yeah, that was, like, normal. I met the Easter Bunny. He did a show at a mall, and the Easter Bunny needed a ride home, and he brought him over.
So you said you named your special Hello World after something Tiger Woods said?
When he turned pro, he said, hello world. Like when he was 18, turned pro. I wanted a nice greeting and I wanted something to be like pleasant and welcoming. Yeah. And then that's also, I'm a giant Tiger fan.
Of course, who isn't?
So then hello world was like his kind of thing. So it was kind of like a little bit of a
nod.
Nod to him.
Congrats.
Yeah.
The special's hilarious.
Thank you so much.
Very good. Come by again very soon.
I would love it.
Hello
Yes.
World, now available on Prime Video. Nate Bargatze